So let's talk a little bit about what I was saying before about domestic violence and what I experienced. I said that I'm at peace with it and I'm okay with it, and I minimized it in my head at the time when I was going through it. Now, I had reached out to a domestic violence center for help, and I think the reason that failed and I went back to the relationship was because I was afraid to reach out to my family. And because I was ashamed, I was embarrassed, and I had told myself it's not that bad, but they're really going to be angry, and it's just is who it is. What it is, it is who I had, like I said, I'd rationalized it, minimized it. So I didn't feel that I could reach out to my family for support, even though looking back, that's stupid, because they would have openly taken me and my kids in and supported us through it and gotten us out of it. But I decided, I was just going to endure the abuse, so I did. So it was on me. Kind of stupid looking back, but that's live and learn and, move on. And I won't never do that again. As a matter of fact, when I got out of the relationship for reals, like I was really freed from the relationship, and we'll talk about how I got there. I made a promise to myself that I would never ever be a victim of any sort. Nobody would ever talk to me in a disrespectful or demeaning manner. People wouldn't nobody would ever lay a hand on me again. I would never be a victim of any type of emotional or verbal or disrespectful abuse, any type. I was holding myself to a prideful standard where I did not deserve to be treated in a disrespectful way, and I wasn't going to tolerate it. So, and I've held very strong to that. Stand up for myself a lot with my voice, and nope, not going to be talking to me like that. I won't tolerate it. Nobody has a right to treat or talk to anybody that way. I don't talk to people like that, so I feel they should not talk to me like that. And if they do, they get it right back. I won't tolerate it. I won't. And then that's where you need to get to, where you won't tolerate it. So, but you also need to learn forgiveness, because it's a lot easier. Life's easier when you forgive. But yeah, so I went through all that, and I came to peace with all that. But I believe that the reason that I didn't succeed at leaving earlier on in the relationship was because of my fear of reaching out and telling my family what was happening. And don't be afraid to tell what you do, what support group you do know you have. Like, they're there. They've always been there for you. It's that small little circle that you've always had, your family and your close friends. Reach out to them. Don't be afraid to. That was one of my first mistakes. The first mistake I ever made was the first time he ever put his hand on me, or actually the first time we ever got into an argument over something absolutely ridiculous, off the hook, and I knew that first red flag ever went up for staying. That was my fault. So when that first red flag, you get those little hairs in the back of your neck that tells you something ain't right, something in the pit of your stomach, walk away from that relationship like a heartbeat. Doesn't matter how charming they are. That was my number one lesson I took out of all of it. But that's where I should have walked away. It was way back in the first time I ever met the man. So, note to self. And I learned that very lesson. They give you that, walk away, run away. So we'll talk more. It's getting a little long. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great day.